Hello everyone, I am Dheeraj. Welcome to this computer networking course. So in this video, I'm going to cover about routers. So what is it and when it is used and what are the application of the router. So let's start with that. So we will discuss about a router and what is the role of a router. So we'll take our typical example of setup. So for example, we have a router here, okay, and we have a devices connected. So for example, this is our PC1 and here is the PC2. Okay, so let's take it as a simple example. So PC1 and here router, for example, is connected to internet. On internet, we have some server, and this is the database of that server. We can say this is a Google server. PC1 has some IP address 10.0.0.2, and this has a 10.0.0.3. Okay, and PC1 is connected to this router. 2 is also connected to router. We will take two examples. Okay, so in first case, if PC1 wants to Google some stuff, so what PC1 will do, for example, PC1 enter some URL DNS server running, which is a typical DNS server of Google's. 8.8 is the IP address of DNS server of Google. So first, this domain will be resolved by this DNS server. So we can say this DNS server knows where Facebook.com server lies. So this PC1 will send a request to the router saying that I want to communicate to Facebook.com, and this router will then forward to the internet. And internet, there will be some Google database, and here DNS, from the DNS database, router will get the information about the Facebook IP address, and then it will be replied back to the PC1. Okay, so that's how this communication works. Okay, and their second scenario is if PC1 wants to communicate to the PC2, and it will enter IP address, is like it will ping the IP address, for example. So what router will do, it will, this request will go to the router, and router will see, okay, this is a local address, and because this side of a router is a LAN, local area network, and this side of a router is WAN. Okay, and this port where this WAN is connected is called a WAN port generally. So this port is most of the cases is a wired port, it's not a wireless. So it could be wireless for some distance, because if you don't have a wire reachable to that particular area, so it could be wireless for some distance, but it won't be for to access the internet. It has to be a wired medium. Okay, so for some scenario, ISPs provide some devices in between which are wireless, which router will communicate for time, like for shorter distances. But ultimately, those devices will be connected as a wired medium. Okay, so in this case, this port they are connected to is we can say LAN ports. It could be wired ports or it could be wireless. For example, PC1 is connected on an Ethernet port of PC1. So then there will be direct wire going from PC1 to the router's LAN port, and router's LAN port generally has like 4 ports, most of the cases. So those are nothing but a switch inside a router. So that will be a single port inside a router, single interface inside a router, but that will be like mapped to different 4 ports. Okay, so these are the two scenarios I wanted to show here. Like a PC1 can communicate inside a LAN, like this is a part of LAN, and PC1 can also communicate over the internet to the some Google server. Okay, so some IP address it can communicate. Okay, so the second thing I want to show what router's role in this is, first thing is assigning IP addresses. Okay, IP address to LAN devices. And when the devices are going to communicate with the router, this is the first thing router is going to do. And the second thing it's doing, hiding LAN IP addresses. How it's hiding is it's generally using a protocol, we can say a NAT. So NAT is nothing but a network address translation. Okay, so this is network address translation. So it's hiding. The reason it's hiding the IP address is because we have a very limited IPv4 addresses, and over the internet there will be many devices which are running and using the same IP addresses. So the problem comes when if router doesn't hide this IP address, and it will allow these IPs over the internet, and when there will be reply coming from this Google server. So Google server will be replying on this IP, and there may be some other device on the internet which is also having the same IP address, right? Like PC1, there will be, for example, PC6, and it also has the same IP. So then it will be conflict for the Google DNS server where to send the packet, right? So that is the problem. Router generally hides the IP addresses what it generally does, whenever the packet comes from PC1, so it will take this IP address, it will change this IP address to its WAN IP address, and router maintains a table in the router's like in this memory. In the in memory it will maintain a table, and it will take those mapping, like PC1's mapping and this WAN port mapping. Okay, so this is the second thing router does, hiding LAN IP addresses. It could be IPv. Generally, I'm talking about IPv4 addresses. Okay, in this scenario. Third thing, what router does, it performs a routing, and routing generally happens on layer three. Layer three is network layer. Okay, so here is routing happens. So routing is basically where to what to do with the packet. So if a packet comes, what action we have to perform on that particular packet. That's what routing is. So whether we have to consume the packet, whether we have to forward the packet, whether we have to drop the packet. So that is all comes under routing. Okay, so what is the fourth thing here router does is, so router also maintains a table inside the router, and what the table is does, it basically takes the mapping of say routing table, and table is basically to route the packets. Okay, so these are the four things, and it also joins LAN and WAN. Okay, so this generally joins the LAN, local area network, and wide area network. So as we can see here, this part, this left side is a LAN part, and this right side is a WAN part. So router is the intermediate device which generally joins these two networks. Okay, firewall also is managed. So firewall rules are firewall rules are processed, we can say. Okay, so these are the main things which router performs, and there are protocols. So there are some routing protocols. So there are many routing protocols generally router works on. Like one is OSPF, and there is a BGP, and there are many, like there is one protocol OLSRD. So it's like optimized layer state routing. So it's a daemon, generally it runs on, but it performs a dynamic routing like OSPF and BGP does. So these routing protocols are nothing but how router is going to communicate over the internet. So if there are multiple routers in communicating over to each other, and so how, what are the rule and regulation they're going to consider while communication. Okay, so this is all I wanted to talk about here about the router. So I hope you got the understanding. So I hope you enjoyed this video about the routers. So please subscribe to this channel, and also share this video with your friends, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you.